Football thrives on rhythm and balance. Every match day provides contests that range from dominant mismatches to finely poised battles where tactical detail determines the scoreline. Today's fixtures give us a blend of both: European giants expected to assert their authority, mid-table sides battling for credibility, and rivals facing off in contests too close to call without careful analysis. By studying form, tactical patterns, and consistency, we can arrive at predictions that carry strong conviction. Each of the following games highlights a scenario where logic outweighs chance, and where the most likely outcome feels secure. Lincoln City vs Chelsea, correct score 0-3, Chelsea win and over 1.5 goals. Chelsea step into today's clash with Lincoln City as overwhelming favourites. The difference in class, depth, and experience between the two sides is stark. Lincoln, for all their spirit, are not built to cope with the pace, intensity, and precision Chelsea bring to every contest. The most likely picture is one where Lincoln sit deep with two tight defensive lines, attempting to frustrate Chelsea for as long as possible. For a short spell, that strategy may hold, but Chelsea's ability to move the ball quickly into dangerous areas and exploit wide spaces ensures that pressure will tell. Once the first goal arrives, the game inevitably opens up. A 3-0 victory fits perfectly. Chelsea are unlikely to concede against a side that will spend most of the game defending, and their attacking quality suggests multiple goals. Over 1.5 goals is almost guaranteed, given the volume of chances Chelsea will create. This is not about whether Chelsea win but about how comfortable their margin will be. A 3-goal cushion looks both realistic and confident. Liverpool vs Southampton, correct score 3-1, over 2.5 goals. Anfield is a stage where Liverpool rarely fail to rise to the occasion. Against Southampton, they have the advantage in both quality and intensity. Their pressing high up the pitch, quick transitions, and relentless attacking drive make them a nightmare for visiting sides. Southampton, however, are not completely toothless. They will not dominate, but they have shown enough willingness to attack in patches to suggest they could score once. Liverpool's defensive line, while solid, can be stretched when committed numbers push forward. A 3-1 victory captures the expected flow. Liverpool to dictate play, create consistent chances, and score freely, but Southampton to snatch a goal, perhaps through a set piece or a break against the run of play. Over 2.5 goals feels not only probable but highly likely. The pace, intensity, and space in this fixture all point to a game where the scoreboard will be busy. Liverpool's quality ensures the outcome, but Southampton's ambition adds the extra goal to the tally. Levante vs Real Madrid, correct score 0-2, Real Madrid win. Real Madrid are experts at handling fixtures like this. Away to Levante. They will focus on control, patience, and precision rather than risk. Levante are committed and disciplined, but they lack the attacking sharpness required to genuinely trouble Madrid over 90 minutes. Madrid's likely approach is to dominate possession, stretch the pitch, and wait for the decisive openings. Their forwards only need a fraction of space to punish opponents, and once the first goal arrives, Madrid rarely lose control. Levante's defensive resistance may hold for a while, but the gulf in class eventually shows. A 2-0 scoreline reflects Madrid's style in such games: professional, efficient, and decisive without being reckless. One goal to settle nerves, a second to secure the contest, and a clean sheet to underline their authority. Confidence is high that today will follow that exact script. Sevilla vs Villarreal, correct score 1-1, over 1.5 goals. Spanish football produces some of the most tactical duels in Europe, and Sevilla vs Villarreal is a prime example. Both sides are organized, disciplined, and balanced. Neither is likely to dominate outright, and both are capable of producing moments of attacking quality. The most likely scenario is one where midfield battles take center stage, with neither team able to take full control. Sevilla may enjoy more possession at home, but Villarreal's counter-attacking style ensures they will have their own share of opportunities. Both teams finding the net feels probable, but neither looks set to overpower the other. A 1-1 draw is the confident call. It fits the pattern of past meetings between these two clubs, where intensity is high but margins are slim. Over 1.5 goals is almost assured, given the attacking potential on both sides, but a stalemate feels like the fair result. This is the kind of game where tactical respect leads to balance, and the scoreboard reflects it. Benfica vs Rio Ave, a correct score 2-0, Benfica win. Few clubs in Europe handle home fixtures with as much assurance as Benfica. Against Rio Ave, the expectation is control from the first whistle. Benfica thrive when dominating possession, pushing high up the pitch, and forcing opponents into long stretches of defending. Rio Ave will likely approach this match cautiously, hoping to delay the inevitable. But over 90 minutes, Benfica's sustained pressure always finds its reward. Their attacking variety, crosses, through balls, and set pieces, ensures they can unlock even compact defenses. A 2-0 victory is the natural outcome. Benfica to score once in each half, controlling the rhythm throughout and preventing Rio Ave from generating any significant threat. This result reflects professionalism, not chasing a big scoreline but securing the win with confidence and efficiency. El Zamalek vs El Gouna, correct score 1-0, Del Zamalek win. Egyptian football often delivers contests defined by discipline and patience rather than high-scoring affairs. El Zamalek's approach to today's match against El Gouna is likely to follow that script. They are stronger, more experienced, and tactically sharper, but they are also pragmatic. El Gouna will defend deep, trying to frustrate and limit Zamalek's attacking options. That makes this a match where patience is essential. Zamalek have the composure to maintain control, wait for their chance, and take it when it comes. A 1-0 victory is the most confident prediction here. Zamalek to keep their defensive shape intact, deny El Gouna clear opportunities, and strike once to settle the contest. Narrow, controlled, and disciplined, exactly the type of win that keeps their campaign on track. Taken together, today's fixtures showcase football in all its forms. Chelsea's 3-0 victory over Lincoln City highlights dominance and superiority. Liverpool's 3-1 win against Southampton brings goals and intensity. Real Madrid's 2-0 triumph at Levante underlines professionalism and composure. Sevilla and Villarreal's 1-1 draw captures balance and tactical respect. Benfica's 2-0 result over Rio Ave reflects home authority. Zamalek's 1-0 success over El Gouna demonstrates the value of patience and discipline. Each of these predictions carries confidence because they align with the identity and patterns of the teams involved. Chelsea overwhelm lesser opponents, Liverpool score freely at home, Madrid manage tricky away trips with professionalism, Sevilla and Villarreal share points in balanced contests, Benfica deliver efficient home wins, and Zamalek grind out narrow but crucial results. Football will always allow for surprises, but today's fixtures provide outcomes where logic far outweighs chance. The expected scorelines do not come from guesswork but from the consistency and rhythm these sides show week after week. In short, today is about dominance where it is expected, balance where it is natural, and resilience where it is required.